start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one taken at the 10. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Outside. Watch out.
Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Open receiver, the former Gator, it's Ricky Pearsall. They pick up 17 through the air. First down, 49.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Purdy out wide to Pearsall on the RPO. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now in that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Brandon Ayuk, the intended receiver there. Third down coming up. Back to the air again is Purdy. He finds his big receiver, that's Jennings. 20-yard pickup there. It's good for a Niners first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Purdy going to give this one to McCaffrey. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike, I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Second and 11. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. He'll find his open man. That's Brandon Ayuk. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Purdy on target to Ayuk. And the 49ers have a first down.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
Throwing on first down is Purdy. That is caught for 3. To the goal line and in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco. Extra point by Pinheiro is good. And the 49ers come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Jamal Agnew now to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And a nice game there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 35.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 2.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Let's go.
Another run here for Robinson. And to be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. The Falcons have it to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with 1st and 10. Plant. It's Penix. That's into the hands of Werner, the tight end. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
A gain of 12. And the Falcon first down.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They run over center with Robinson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 12 was nice last time, so they did it again. Another 12-yard pickup and another first down.
A gain of 12.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
On first down, right back to Robinson. He's taken down just shy of the 10. He is just gashing the defense right now. 17 more yards with that one.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
They'll go again with Robinson. And this time they are ready for him. Throw for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Cowboy 80.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Darnell Mooney. Touchdown Atlanta. That his 2nd TD catch of the season.
This is one of those cases, Mike, where the play caller understands, I got 3 points in my back pocket. There's no need here to be conservative. Let's keep this drive alive and see if we can come away with the touchdown. But instead of just trying to pick up the first down, they go for the big one, and it's a perfect throw, great catch, and they come away with 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Stoppage here, one of the 49ers is down. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. Room up the sideline at the 45. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive. So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation, but now they find themselves in second and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
Throwing on second down is Purdy. Open man downfield is Kittle. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. A big-time play for the Niners. 36 yards.
Get set, get set. Up.
Around here with McCaffrey. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back.
And he's in. George Kittle. Touchdown. 49ers. Now Pinheiro to add on the extra point. He gets it to go, and the 49ers will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Agnew on the return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
And the lefty Penix on first down. That's to Mooney, complete right side. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
At the 37-yard line.
60 by 6. Go.
Here's Penix. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Oh, there's movement up front. That's going to make this third down a lot tougher. So, from 3rd and 2, back them up to 3rd and 7. To throw is Penix. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The Niners use the first of their timeouts. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in the second quarter. On fourth down, Jack Browning is on to punt. As this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punt it away. McCaffrey gonna return it. Oh, how about that hit? He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
At their own 26-yard line.
Looks like a design run with Purdy. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
This is a great example of when a great play call meets great execution. His blockers created a nice run lane, and all he had to do was get there and hit it, and that is a massive gain on the ground.
He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Timeout 49ers. That is their second. As the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in this second quarter. Purdy now on second down. That's into the hands of Pearsall on the right side. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Big-time completion here as they try to get some points before the half. And remember, they're getting the ball back after the break, so they get a chance to double up possessions here if they're able to put a scoring drive together in the closing stages of this half.
Purdy now, he'll throw on first down. He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. A gain there of 24 yards. First down, 49ers.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Get set, yellow. 18, watch out!
A first down throw for Purdy. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete. Jawan Jennings was the intended target. And that will lead to a second down.
18!
Purdy using the pop pass. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. They'll return this from the 11. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Get set!
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he dances away from one defender on his way. Gain of 7. So, from the 37, here's second and 3. Purdy works out of the pistol. Open man is Jennings. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. 18 yards on the catch and run will move the chains.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself in your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points. This is pretty impressive from the big guy in the middle, Mike. I mean, typically we see these guys make most of their plays on the interior of the defense. They're big bodies, they're run stuffers. But look at the athleticism here as he's able to get outside the numbers and make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
And will move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That is a big gain for the 49ers. And even 30 yards. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10.
Get set! Up, 18! Watch out! Yellow. Up.
Out of the gun. They'll give it to McCaffrey. And he will score! Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. Extra point by Pinheiro is good. And the 49ers have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. Agnew on the return. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. We'll try the right side with Robinson. Into space. He's inside the 30. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 74 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
On the return, here's James. Now an opening past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. Give them 14 on that play. One first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out. Up.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. Flush to his left. He's going to run it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Falcons 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 4.
Outside. 18, watch out. Up.
Off the play fake, Purdy. Moving left. Open man there. It is Bourne. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long, but he comes through with the grab and a first down.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out. Start.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. That's Ayuk with it on the left side. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's 1st and goal. Ball sitting on the 3. It is 1st down and goal.
Outside. Up.
McCaffrey trying to push the ball forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
And he will do it himself. He's in. Brock Purdy. Touchdown. 49ers. The dual threat of the quarterback. When you have one that can run, why not use him, especially down here, Greg? And they punch it in for the touchdown.
There's nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than down here near the goal line when he can call his own number. In this case, that's exactly what he does, and he's able to take it in himself.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. Agnew on the return. And he'll be taken down on the return on what will be the final play of this third quarter. They'll begin the fourth by giving it to Robinson. And he will not be able to turn upfield. He'll drop him behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Just can't seem to get anything going on every ensuing snap. They just continue to go backwards and backwards and backwards. You've got to find a way on first and second down to stay ahead of the chains so third down is not so daunting.
Now Penix on third and long. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
The Falcons getting their punter out there. Will be forced to punt, trailing here in the fourth quarter. Taken at the 19. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. It's a three tight end look as they have it first and 10. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
The relationship between the pass rush and the pass coverage is critical. The better you rush the passer, the more pressure you can take off your coverage, and that's a great example why.
Out of the pressure, too much, and he goes down. rookie from Georgia, Jalen Walker. He's in to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up 4th down. This will be returnable from his own 15. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. A gift, and here comes Robinson. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the gain to only 1.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 29-yard line.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 8. On the handoff, it's Robinson. Up the sideline to the 40. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? This fielded at about the 9. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
This defense is vulnerable in a few areas along the back end, but none of that will matter if this protection can't do a better job holding up long enough that they can find some of these open receivers that have been able to separate. He just doesn't have the time to get them the ball.
And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A pickup of 12 yards. It's good for a Niners 1st down.
32-yard line.
Now McCaffrey. And a very elusive run there. He winds up gaining about 9 yards.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down. Now a timeout. Atlanta. That's their first. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. They'll drop to throw. Caught. This is Ayuk. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Falcons go ahead and take their 2nd timeout. They'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. McCaffrey. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Looks like we have an injured Falcon on this play. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. Here comes second down. Robinson, and he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard going to help the field goal kicker right now.
A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
A massive play here. Late, tie game, 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Purdy. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Well, I like the idea of airing it out there on 3rd down. You're trying to move this ball even into closer, more manageable field goal distance. But after that incomplete, now brings up 4th down. I think you have no choice but to settle for 3 here and see if it's enough to leave here with a win. And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
Agnew on the return. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. They'll come up for 1st and 10. From the gun, here is Penix. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments in the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
That one is caught by Mooney. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. Final minute, no timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 17.
From the gun, it's Penix. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that 1st down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Again, it's Penix. He's going to take a shot here for Mooney. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked up by Diamador Lenore. And the Niners are right back in this one.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick 6.
So, a win here for the 49ers. They took this one down to the wire. The field goal does the trick. Walk away with the victory.